me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving mad and blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Warrior when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, mad time on you suckers. Well, y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my hair, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. Your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some.
I mean, that's how I feel. I don't know why we kept on this man. He's old, bro. I love you. He's old. It's ridiculous.
All y'all fools my sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving mad and blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be seen.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Shit. Look at that. We still got action.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Main brain.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. What do you need?
Garoppolo on first down. And incomplete to open things up. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They run with Breida. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down, San Francisco to pick up 14 yards.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. He's going to swing this, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive,
There needs to be no
first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Think about it later. ready to.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar, 49 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Guess I'm back.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Who are you talking to? What?
That'll be taken in the end zone.
You funny, bro.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
I'm chilling, bro. I'm having a good weekend. Starting my weekend. Yes, sir. Happy Thanksgiving to you, fam.
Drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score.
It'd be like that.
First and
I'm about
10.
to start drinking here in a minute. I'm drinking water right now. Exactly. Pre-game. Boy, I start really partying.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel
I'll probably
Sanders.
start with beer and then I'm probably gonna get some tequila in a little bit.
Beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another first and 10.
That's just dangerous.
On first down, here's Breida. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
I'm surprised you ain't running with Coleman.
Trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally,
yeah, I know.
Creases tend
He's
to
stronger back
as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble.
Bro, the way they've been running this whole season.
Yeah, you talk about on the mark.
They've been running over
If they
teams.
keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not?
I hate the Cowboys, too.
Working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
We'll see if that happens. They've been playing like,
I like the strategy.
I don't like talking about my team like that. They've been playing like trash.
If you probably want to run it inside, if you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result of negative yardage. Now on 2nd and 16. Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the
ain't
Eagles
looking
21.
too high. We'll see, though.
21.
You think so?
Here's Breida.
Yeah, I seen it.
They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
I mean, injuries are starting to come into account right now.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task.
Exactly.
Follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be...
Sanders has it poked free, and it's picked up by the Eagles.
Oh, my goodness.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown.
Appreciate it. I was not expecting that.
Backbreaker, that'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy to get it all the way down there in the red zone.
I didn't think he was going to make him do all that.
They go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just
probably a little later, because I was watching something yesterday.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Yeah.
Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Garoppolo now. Man open, it's Goodwin. A gain of 6 there on first.
I'm going 2 down pass. Huh?
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion.
Brandon Graham,
so 2nd and 4.
Tim Jernigan, and Fletcher Cox.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida.
Yeah. And then the rookie from, well, not
7
rookie.
yards there and a first down.
That boy Derek Barnett.
I like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked.
Bro, they ain't been looking too hot as of late. But we should have at least
throwing on first is Garoppolo. That's complete.
15 sacks.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable
they have to let Foles go. He's going to be somebody.
Pick up, and that's a first down.
Exactly. He's going to be somebody's quarterback.
Real estate after that last run, found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Now, they ain't going to help me. They ain't going to cheat for me no more.
Game in sync now. They've got another first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
They ain't gonna cheat for me no more.
That coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Breida, he'll try the right side. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Bro, if you don't get there.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the
touchdown 49ers. It's Selleck. Garrett Selleck.
Good play, good play.
The grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make our
little brother
score 14-7.
Oh, man.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz.
No, he can't be over there.
And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Who that?
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
Appreciate it.
They'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Let's see what I can do.
Wentz now on first down. And a reception made by Alshon Jeffrey.
I'll run away from him, young old man.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Carson Wentz with two first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles able to push further
exactly, bro. He old.
That's a pretty quick
I'm
response
surprised
to that last touchdown.
He actually got away.
Like they may be giving up
he ain't that fast.
So
they got that man juiced up on here.
Because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20.
He doing work.
As his guys will set up
but
shop
he ain't doing work this year compared to the year we won the Super Bowl. That was, bro. Ever since he got hurt, he ain't been the same Wentz.
Plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one.
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room.
We're trying to razzle dazzle.
If they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
I didn't even hear nothing about that. That sounds crazy.
Chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on.
Oh, bro, I thought you had to pick on the backside.
In the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Oh, no.
What you mean?
Yeah. Wentz will try again on second down. He hits his running back, Jay Ajayi. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Wentz. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Wentz again. Completes it to Aguilar. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. The 20. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he is into the end zone.
No, I ain't never seen it. What movie is it? It's all good. Yes, sir. Happy holidays, fam. Be easy now. I'm back. I'm only 30 games up. That means I done been on a hell of a lost streak. I'm gonna do flip-flops. You know what I mean? I'm trying to talk to him.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Man, that's some high quality H2O. You know, look names.
Jackson, option right. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Eluding the pressure.
Let's go.
Big loss here as he's taken down. Brandon Graham. A sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. To throw is Jackson. And the pressure gets to him again. We've seen a couple of Super Bowls start 2-0. The first score of this game could have very easily been a safety. That was close there.
It was close, and while it didn't happen in this game, it's funny you bring up the Super Bowls, because that would have been, what, Super Bowl 46, Giants-Patriots.
You're testing my memory. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line.
Making my Eagles look good.
Go. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard.
Hey!
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 15 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Jackson now. Flush to his right. He'll run it. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And avoids the contact by sliding. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's brought down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make some...
And he'll get him. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson taking it in as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
Running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, what the hell? Go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Throwing on first is Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And complete to Zach Ertz. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
What we got? 14, 82, 14, 5.
From the 31, Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 19. from the red zone now. Wentz. And he finds Howard complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, and it's a second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. To throw is Wentz. Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Wentz. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capture the field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. From midfield now, here's Jackson. He's got his man, it's Andrews. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Right there, 54.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, and that's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I hate that they were making
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown there to make the grab. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar, 79 yards. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
This is a sleeping defense.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Jackson. And now he'll tuck it and run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. It's caught by Roberts. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down, escaping the pressure right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Play with me.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. And his pass incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Jackson. Yeah, he's got it. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson in the final seconds of the first half as his guys are able to regain the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Now Wentz. It's caught by Aguilar. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz. Ertz has it left side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. On first down, Wentz. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey there to make the grab as his guys have now moved out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
This pass into the arms of Snead. And he's taken down, but able to slip
actually get me a player that's actually going to do something.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Snead's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. To throw again is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense, and that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Jackson options out left. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. Now it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And now they have taken a 4th quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the
trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey, and bulldozing through multiple tackles.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. This time Jackson will throw it. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it, finding room to the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, 34 yards. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Hey, high 7.
Throwing now is Wentz. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Completes it to Aguilar. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 23 yards on the play. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Wentz's throw into the hands of Aguilar. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Wentz. And he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Again, it's Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Wentz now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. They didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Wentz going to throw to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. On the toss play, Howard. And he's in.
Thank you, Jordan.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Being great.
Jordan Howard with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like... Yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Jackson. It's complete to Snead. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. 20. There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 50 yards. As the Ravens push further out in front. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. Yeah. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, 42 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
That sucks.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that will shave one more off this lead. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
Ball by community, bro. That nigga Lamar, bro. Ridiculous.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, y'all.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jordan Howard. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10. Now Howard. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's Wentz. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. That's caught by Jackson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
46 down, man. 5-4. Bravo. 54, right there, 54. I got you. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Shotgun now for Wentz. It's caught by Jackson.
Trust me,
and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
From the 41, Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jason Witten, 59 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Maher, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing his Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Wentz now to throw. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes him manageable now.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. These two teams all tied after 1. Doug Patterson keeping the offense on the field. They're going on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. This is caught by Jackson. 17 yards and a 1st down for Philly. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. That's complete to Sanders. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now Wentz again. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, Wentz. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check back. 47. 46.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. Oh, he's looking long for Witten. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
54, right there. 54.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Prescott from the gun. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. They'll run on first down. Elliott, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Prescott now from the 50. Caught by Cobb. And he'll get it down here to the 43. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Past the 20. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From the red zone now, Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Marr able to put this one through. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you turn that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. First down run with Elliott, going to go for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll try to throw now. Prescott looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker. Nice Coverage will brat him, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Completes it to Ajayi. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Working from the gun, Wentz. Got a man open, it's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Cobb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. 10th carry now for Elliott. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From just shy of midfield, Prescott. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first. On first down, it's Elliott. Oh, he's got some breathing room. The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 33 and a first. Elliott. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here we go, 46.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Prescott down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Mike, 57. Coming to you. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Get in the weight room.
Now Prescott on 4th down. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Bro, you didn't think I was playing him?
Snags it for the
Get out of here, fat boy.
And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, nada.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
It's Michael Bennett.
Able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Wentz. The Sanders has got it complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. Wentz now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Now Wentz. It's caught by Aguilar. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he slides to avoid the hit. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. And he can't get a throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. To throw is Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Dak attack about to throw a pick 6.
Evades the tackler and has some space. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he's all the way in for a touchdown. I don't see any flags, Charles, and in the final stages, the return touchdown has him an extra point away from tying this up.
You're exactly right. The field is clean. It's going to count.
A very important extra point there, up and good, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. (17-17) the score, all even to this point as the kick's away. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Running from the gun with Howard. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Wentz to throw. Completes it to Aguilar. 22 yards there, a first down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Team 6.
Now Wentz.
Oh, he
End zone,
dropped
but
it.
it's incomplete. Fourth down now defensively. Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, I know. I should have ran it back.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking two plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another
Give me
deep.
Oh, a crusher there as it's
I told you
intercepted.
Dak gonna throw this pick six.
Picked off by Ronald Darby. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. Cooper was the intended target. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Trying to punch it in with Howard. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Howard all alone in the backfield on second and goal. They get it to him running left. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
I'm about to say, this boy about to find another boy. Get out of here.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus